Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I was going to give you a review of the 23-0 180 awning that I have for the trailer. It's great for uh, overlanding. They put them a lot onto like Tacomas and all those guys that do those overlanding vehicles. They're also great for like off-road trailers where you have like a bar to mount like this one does. This one has a bar that you mount onto. You can put a whole bunch of different stuff too. That I got mounted up there. So it's just great to pop out, throw a bunch of shade behind your vehicle. They have a 270, they have a 180, they have a couple different versions. I'll link to their website down below somewhere for you guys so you can check them out. I'm not sponsored. I did buy this with my own money. Just kind of my quick review and thoughts and what I like about it and what I don't like. All right, to open it up, pretty easy. Just unzips. Just like that. Throw a little unzip. Then inside here, you split this up. I'm gonna get that out of your way. Inside, there's going to be these two straps right here. There. There. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. That just does that. And the whole thing just kind of starts folding down. Pretty simple. All right, once you got it folded down, super easy. Just going to flip it out. I'll do another part here. Just flip it out. Like so. All right, guys. Quick public service announcement. I do have the camera set up in wide lens, so you kind of get some weird bow or what looks like bow on these. These are actually straight. They're not bowed. So, but to get the whole shot, to make sure you guys could see the awning from end to end, I did put it in wide, extra wide or something like that, super view or something on the camera. So, and it has the max lens mod 2.0. So sometimes when you get close shots with the wide angle like this, you get that fisheye angled on the stuff like this where it's noticeable on the straights, just so you know. But when you do it by yours, it doesn't, these aren't bowed, they're perfectly straight. Thank you. All right, so everyone's system is going to be a little different. It does come with a whole bunch of stakes and straps and stuff, depending on how yours is set up. So mine is going to hook through here just to hold your outsides open here. Just snug that just like that. And then we do the other side. All right, so same for the other side. Just hook this in this top loop right here. Just pull it snug. Like I said, every system is going to be a little different depending on how you run yours and what you have for your vehicle. So that, for me, holds it open on both sides. All right, so when you buy it, it'll come with 4 stakes, 2 that strap up right here, and 2 that are self-expanding to hold up the corners. So the lift ups, they just come down just like this. These twist and go down. You can kind of prop it up just a little. You twist this tight. Same thing with this side. Whoops. Whoops. Put that down. Push it up just a little. Tighten it down. Just like that. That kind of holds it up. Keeps it from the wind stability. All right, it does come with a bunch of stakes and straps to hook to all these teeth right here to the ground. There's a little string and a stake that goes to every single one of these, and they're kind of all the way around. Hopefully you guys can see them all. I have pretty much never had to use those. I know it says you're supposed to, but me, if it's windy or there's storm blowing in, I don't like to leave this up. And I know if you were going to leave it up in the wind, you would probably want to do that, but I don't ever leave it up. If it's going to be stormy or any terrible weather besides just rain, I pull it down. If it's just rain, I've never had a problem with just these 2 and the corner stakes and my current setup. So, and these things here, they'll strap around right here just to hold this bar, hold it to it. Forgot that part. But yeah, so these 2 stakes and then the 2 others I'll show you on the corners. All right, so the other two stakes, they comes just in a little bag here. So, and they're basically the same as those other ones. They're just designed to hold your corners in place. So they're the same. They just pull out and tension just with the left and right twist. So let me show you. All right, so these stakes, they just untwist. There's a little hole right here that goes up in. Same thing. You just push them down a little bit, put a little tension, and then twist this right and holds. Perfect. All right, same thing for this side. Just twist it to the left, put it in the little hole right here, push down, twist it right, and it locks it in. All right, like I said, for me, this setup has pretty much worked through most moderate rainstorms. Never had any issues with light winds or anything. If it gets really crazy and super windy, I typically take this down. I don't leave it up. Although, if it was strapped down, I'm sure it would hold down just fine. So, this is kind of what it looks like from an angle up top. Basically gives you quite a bit of shade up underneath here. I don't know if you can see, but you got a good 3-4 feet out. Kind of depends on your setup too, so you got to keep in mind wherever your 180 awning is when you're coming off the back. Like when you set up, if you're set up in a really sunny area, you might want to think of where the sun rises and sets and when you're going to be sitting there so that you can get a better, park it in a better spot. So, you know, obviously if the sun's setting in the west and you have this facing east, it'll be better for the later day because when the sun's up high, you'll have lots of shade, and then when it sets, you'll have lots of shade for the heat, and in the morning, you won't need to use it. So, but that's it. 23-0, 180 awning. This one is the Peregrine version. Pretty awesome little thing. As for downfalls, I don't know if I really could name any. It's been pretty awesome for me. I mean, the only thing it does, like I said, if you don't pay attention to how you set up, it's definitely a downfall for it only covers so much area. So it's not like a shade canopy where you can set it up and move during the shade. Like you're set up and it's set up. Like right now, like technically right now, it's not shading almost anything. But in this camp, I set up basically, if you can see, I've got trees all around. So I already knew where the shade was going to be. So I set up where it was going to be best for me and not for the canopy. I would typically not even use the canopy in a camp spot just like this because there's just no need. I've got plenty of shade, plenty of trees, got the river down here. As you guys probably could hear the whole video. So, but in a lot of spots, like especially like when you start getting into winter camping and you're going out to the desert during the winter, oh man, this thing is fetching awesome. So just to keep that sun off you, be able to sit here, sit by your fridge. At least me, I sit by the kitchen, have my beer or whatever, hang out. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe.